Hi and welcome to Allegro Student Networks. This video will show you how to sign up and activate your service. First, you will need an Ethernet cable, which sometimes is also referred to as a network cable. If you don't already have one of these, please ask your building manager, who may be able to supply you one. Alternatively, a local electronics store should also have these in stock for less than $10. Do not confuse an Ethernet cable with a phone or any other type of similar cable, as your service will perform poorly or likely not at all. Second, connect one end of your Ethernet cable to the Allegro network socket. The location of the correct socket can vary depending upon the solution we provide your building. If you are unsure of the correct socket to use, check with your building manager. The three most common types are a wall plate, on the back of a phone, and on a modem. If you only have a wall plate in your room, simply directly connect your Ethernet cable to it. If you have a roommate, there may be more than one wall plate. General rule of thumb here is to use the one closest to your bed space and desk. If your room is equipped with an Allegro IP phone handset, then you must connect your Ethernet cable to the socket labelled PC on the base of the phone, regardless of whether you wish to use the Allegro phone service or not. The internet socket on the phone handset should already be correctly connected to the Allegro network. However, it is a good idea to know the correct setup and to check it. Some rooms are fitted with a white wall-mounted device called a ruckus. If your room has a ruckus device, your phone should be connected to it using the socket labelled LAN 4. If your room does not have a ruckus device, then your phone should be connected directly to a wall plate socket. No power cables are required for either setup. If your room is equipped with a modem, simply connect your Ethernet cable to the Ethernet socket at the rear. A smaller phone line cable should already be connecting the modem to the Allegro network through a phone line wall socket. The modem should also be connected to the power point and switched on, so check that the lights are on. Third, now directly connect the other end of the Ethernet cable to your computer. Do not use any other devices such as routers, or try to sign up using any Wi-Fi hotspots that may be operating in your building, as this will not work. Your computer must be connected directly to our network using an Ethernet cable for the sign-up process to work. When you have connected your computer, wait at least 10 seconds for your computer to recognize the Allegro network. Fourth, after connecting your computer, open your web browser and navigate to allegro.com.au. You should then be automatically redirected to the Allegro network sign-up portal. If this does not work, please ensure your computer is set up to obtain an IP address automatically. Also try temporarily disabling any firewall and antivirus software before closing and reopening your browser to try again. Failing this, you may also need to revisit step 2. In some buildings there is more than one wall socket. If this is the case, try again using the next available socket. Fifth, now select your preferred language. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're using English. You will then need to wait a moment while the system detects what location you are creating an account from. It is important you sign up only from the location you intend to primarily connect from. For example, signing up in a friend's room from their network socket instead of your own will cause problems for both you and us later down the track. Once your location has been detected, please check it is correct. If you receive an error stating that there already is a service established for your location, it is likely because the previous occupier of your room failed to cancel their service upon vacating. Please address this with your building management, who will make arrangements for this account to be cancelled so your account can then be created. If the detected location is incorrect, please continue with the sign-up process regardless. Once your service is up and running, please email us the correct details and we will then make the necessary changes. It is important you do this, as you will experience service difficulties later down the track if your account is operating with incorrect service location information. Next, you will need to select your desired service plan, which we refer to here as package. What's shown here is for demonstration purposes only and will differ to what's available from your particular location. If your room is equipped with an Allegro IP phone, then some of your packages will include an Allegro voice service. Be sure to select one of these plans if you want to be able to use your in-room handset. On the following screen, enter your name and date of birth for your Allegro account. On the security information screen, you need to verify your identity with either an Australian driver's license or proof of age card. You can also use any valid passport. Please take care when entering these details, because if your system check finds your details invalid, your service will be suspended and you will then have to contact our customer care team for assistance. Contact details. Please enter your email address and contact phone numbers. We will send important information about your Allegro services in addition to your invoices to this email address. Critical notifications regarding your service are also sent to you via SMS, so ensure you enter a valid mobile phone number. Terms and conditions of service. These are the key terms and conditions relating to your service. It is important you read this so you best understand how everything works. This will prevent confusion and frustration later and save you from having to unnecessarily contact our customer care team for the issues already addressed here. Confirmation of details. Please confirm all the details on this screen are correct before proceeding and your account is established. Your account is now being created. Please be patient here, as this part of the process can take up to 15 minutes, especially during peak times and when our systems are under load. The best thing to do here is not to click on anything else and to take a short break from your computer and just check the status every few minutes. Once your account has been successfully created, you will automatically be taken to the payment method selection screen. This screen also lists your customer number. It's a good idea to note this down in case you need to contact our customer care team, as they will require this to assist you. All Allegro Student Network services are prepaid. If you wish to pay by Visa, MasterCard or American Express, please select Credit Card. If you do not have any way to pay using a Visa, MasterCard or American Express card, then BPay is the only alternative available. It is important to note that if you opt for BPay here, your service will not be activated immediately, as BPay payments are not processed in real time. If you select BPay, you will be emailed your invoice with payment methods detailed on page 2, which you will be required to pay manually each month. You will then need to allow at least 3 business days for your BPay payment to be processed and your service to be activated. For this demonstration, I'm going to use credit card. Once you confirm and submit your credit card details, you will need to wait a moment as the system bills you in real time. If the transaction is successful, you will be automatically taken to the Sign Up Complete screen. Congratulations! Your account has been established and your service is now active and ready to use. This screen lists your username and password logon details, so note these down now before proceeding to the next step, which is configuring your computer with your Allegro Internet account. On the configuration instructions screen, you will need to select which operating system your computer uses. If you are a Windows user, you may be able to set up your Allegro PPPoE connection automatically using the red link, Download Windows Express Setup. Alternatively, if you select the round radio button for your operating system and then click on Configure, you will be able to then access the instructions to set up your Allegro PPPoE connection manually. These instructions are for Windows XP. You can see from this picture that once you have set up your Allegro PPPoE connection, you will then have a Connect button. To access the Internet, you will need to connect to the Allegro network using your username and password before using your web browser, etc. These instructions are for Mac and will create a similar connection button too for you to be able to use to connect onto the Allegro student network. Now that you have obtained your username and password, you are free to connect to the Allegro network using Wi-Fi if your building has been equipped with Allegro hotspots. You may also wish to use your own router. This will need to be PPPoE compatible. If you require assistance using a router with your Allegro service, please contact the router manufacturer. The Allegro help desk is unable to provide support for routers. Once you have successfully signed up, you should also receive your username and password to your email inbox. Make sure you keep this in case you need them again later. Thanks for taking the time to learn how to get signed up with Allegro networks. I hope this video has been helpful. If you still, however, require assistance, please get in touch with the help desk, who will be able to assist you further.